Hi, I'm Frances Judd, and I'm going to be teaching you how to use Storybird today. It's a great little resource that allows you to read, send, you can collaborate with, and create short stories. First, you have to go in and create a login name register, and then if you've done that, you'll go to sign in. If not, you'll go to sign up. I've already done that. So we'll come on here to this page, and this first few 5 little steps. This is how your page will look if you if you have just created your account. In this first step, customize your avatar. Basically, you can just add a picture to your name. The community guidelines are the rules and regulations. This lets you start creating. This lets you read others. And this fifth one has a bunch of organizational tools that teachers can use to start collaborating with their students so everybody can kind of write a story together, or I'm sure there's various things that can be done. We don't have any published storybirds, but if we did, they would all show right here. We could go in and edit them or add a collaborator, delete them. Down here, we're going to go to Explore Storybirds and Read Others so we can kind of get an idea for what they look like. They're small, short. They're supposed to be art inspired, but of course, take whatever inspiration you want. We'll read this one called My Granny. So we'll go to open. Then you just scroll through it down here on the bottom. My granny thinks that I am a superhero. She tells me every day how smart, strong, and handsome I am. My granny tells me I can do anything. And so on. They look really cool on a big monitor here. I believe they're smartboard compatible, and pretty soon you'll be able to print them. It's not available yet. And all the art kind of coincides because it's from the same illustrator. So we'll get out of that. And then, let's see, if you like this art, when you're at the very end of the story here, let's see if we can get to the end and I'll show you guys. The end. And here it'll say read again. You can send it to a friend, show them how cool it was. You can start creating, read more. We'll go to create, just an easy way to get there. And you can either choose get inspired by art, so you have all these different illustrations to look from, or you can do themes. I like doing the artwork, kind of gives you a good starting point. And of course you can go to see more art, so you get a wider variety. This Paul McDougall guy is kind of cool. He has funny little characters. So we'll go to him. And you can see all the different artwork that it's going to give you if you click on these little thumbnails over here. Oops. Go to Start a Storybird. And here you go, you're beginning. If it comes up. Come on, Macs aren't supposed to take a long time. We'll go back. There we go. So down here on the bottom, it automatically generates a title page for you. You can put any picture you want on there. Customize the colors over here. It just changes this color. That's the only thing that it'll change. Let's see, let's make it purple. Give it a name. Bouncing, bouncing. And then come over here and create, let's see, we'll put the picture back. Drag the picture onto here. And then you kind of have to move it around so that you have a text box. You can put your text box wherever you want, just depending on where the picture goes. You slide your picture over here, text box goes on the left, picture up top, text box on the bottom, picture on the bottom, text box on the top. I have one blue eye. You know, whatever else you want to say about these crazy creatures. So you just drag and drop. It's really that simple. You keep adding a page down here on this add a page button. Add another. Add a page. And then down here you'll go to save it. And it does automatically save it every once in a while. Add another. And then, you know, I'm getting bored with this. I'm gonna invite somebody and they can help me out. It says who it's from, my username. I'm gonna invite someone from the class list. All I have right now is my class is Dr. Strange EDM 310. You can add people to your class list up here at classes. I'll show you that in just a second. You can go down here and invite someone else. Fill all that in. If the person is under 13, you'll have to have the guardian's email. And then let's see, another way to do it, or another thing to do from that menu, is we could go ahead and publish that storybird if we wanted to, but we don't. And then, let's see, and we'll go back to here. This is our unpublished storybird because we didn't end up publishing it, but we can go back in, we can invite another collaborator, we can edit it, all that cool stuff. Okay, so here's what we do with our classes. We have one class started, Dr. Strange EDM 310. Start adding students. Only their real names will show up to us and them if we're the teacher. So we would enter their real last name, their real first name, and whatever the username is. And then once all these are added, we'll all be like one unit and we can create things together. It'll be really cool. So there's a whole lot of little organizational links, and there's challenges on this Storybird website that, you know, if you get really involved with creating stories with your class or with other classes around the world, anyone, you might become interested in those challenges. So I hope that I have sparked your interest in this neat little program, and you'll consider putting it to use in the future. Thanks a lot.